Hello everyone. Today I'm going to review the book called Laws of Human Nature, written by Robert Greene, and it's a very good book. As far, and it's the longest book I've ever read. So it's like uh, the author in this book explains the laws, like he defines some laws which govern human nature. So there are a lot of laws. Most particularly, the last law I read was of death denial. So usually, as people, we feel sort of fear of death, but eventually we have to meet our end or mortality, and we shouldn't be afraid of it, rather than embrace it. And we usually think that we have a lot of time on this earth, which isn't the case, because we're going to die someday, and that's true. So we have to make most of our time. And and I I'm explaining this more on a surface level, like what the author intends. But in even in this chapter, he explains it very deeply, like how the it affects how he tells the story of a girl called Flannery, and how she, in a near death, even in a near death condition, she keeps on doing what she loves, and that was very inspirational. As uh, that I read it, but it was very good. So in this book, he goes on a much deeper level with every concept, right? uh, tries it tries to poke every corner, which every perspective, which and uh, tries to explain everything surrounding that law. And yeah, for example, another law where it was like law of narcissism, and he explained how uh, narcissism affects you, and how it can be controlled to a level which is very advantageous to us and others as well. So in that, he explains like you shouldn't always treat people very nicely, or they will take you for granted. And that's what I think, like I've learned a lot from this book, like how to behave with people, and how to sort of get what you want, and do things that you love. uh, yeah, it's very good book. I really recommend reading it. uh, by the way, it was a very long book, and and it was read over a period of 1 year. It was, I think it's 1200 pages long. So even I recommend people that you shouldn't get discouraged if your English, you take a long time reading it. Usually I recommend people to at least read one line per day, so that you get a habit. I usually have done that. I have on days when I didn't want to read, I just read one line, one page, and that's it. And those pages turn into hundreds of pages, and then I completed this book. And particularly the English used and the vocabulary used in this book is very verbose and very extensive, which I very liked. And this is like, the vocabulary used in this book is very rich, as far as I can say, as far as I've read the books till now. And you will be a different person after you have completed reading the book. And it's a highly recommended read from my side. It's even better than the other philosophical books or psychological books I've read till now. It's even better than that. uh, so yeah, that's for you, Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene.